best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man in Athens, thought fit, through all of Athens, again, to play our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on their wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy in the most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you. And a merry. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the Weaver.
Ready? Name what part I am for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
Ah, yes. What is Pyramus? A lover? Or a tyrant?
Ah, a lover that kills himself most gallantly for love.
That will call for some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. And the rest of the players.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
You must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
No, it is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming in.
Ah, that is all one. You will play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe! Ah, Pyramus! Lover dear!
No. You, Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, carry on then.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must take on Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug, the joiner. You, the lion's part. And I hope yours a play will fit it.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extra more, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar that it will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that the Duke will say, let him roar again, let him roar again.
And you shall do it terribly. You would frighten the Duchess and the ladies, and that they would all shriek, and that would be enough to hang us all.
That would hang us, every mother's son!
I will aggravate my voice that I will roar you as gently as any suckling dove.
Roar, roar.
I will roar you and twere any nightingale.
You will play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man that one would see on a summer's day. The most gentleman-like man. Therefore, you needs must play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it.
Masters, here are your scripts. I am to request you, desire you, and entreat you to con them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood a mile without town by moonlight. There we will rehearse.
There we will meet, and we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, gentlemen, be perfect. Adieu.
At Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough! Hold our cut bowstring. Are we all met?
Pat, and here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal.
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou, bully bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe which will never please. Firstly, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide by. How answer you that?
By your lacking harmless fear.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say we will do no harm with our swords, and, for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, and am not killed indeed, am in fact Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
I fear it. I promise you.
Yes, the lion amongst ladies is the most perilous thing. Nay, he himself must speak through, saying,
Fair ladies, I would entreat you not to fear, not to tremble. If you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity of my life. Nay, I am no such thing. I am a man, as other men are.
and then let him name his name and tell them plainly that he is Snug the Joiner.
Well, if that be so, there are two hard things. That is, to bring moonlight into the chamber. For, as you know, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Does the moon shine the night we play our play?
A calendar. A calendar!
Kick out?
Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine. Find out moonshine!
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Why, then you may leave a casement of the great chamber window, where we play, open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Then there is another thing. We must bring a wall into the great chamber, for, as the story says, Pyramus and Thisbe speak through a chink in the wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall and hold his fingers thusly, and from that hole may Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
Well, if that may be it, then all is well. Come, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Said rehearse.
What Hampton homespuns we swagger in here? So near the cradle of the fairy queen. What a praetor. All me not a tor. An actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus, Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious
No. Odorous. Odorous.
odors, savors sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark! A voice! Stay thou but here a while, and by to thee I will appear. Appear. Appear.
A stranger Pyramus.
Appear.
A stranger Pyramus than earplate here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, Mary, must you? For you are to understand, he goes to investigate what he heard and is to be back.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, I'll meet thee at Ninny's tomb.
Ninnis! To Nan? Why, you must understand that you are answering to Pyramus. You speak your parts, cues, and all. Pyramus, enter! Your cue has passed. It is never tire.
O truest horse, thou would never tire.
What intrigues you? I am only fine.
Oh, monsters so strange! We are hunted! Pray, fly, masters, fly! Help!
Why do they run? This is a knavery of them to make me afeard.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
Oh, what do I see on it? You see an aspect of your own, do you?
Bless thee, Bottom, bless thee! Thou art translated!
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. If they could. But I will show them that I am not afraid. I will walk up and down, and I will sing, and they will hear I am not afraid. Oh, ee-oh.
What? Angel wakes me from my flowery bed. I pray you, gentle mortal, sing again. My ear is much enamored to thy note. And mine eye is much enthralled to thy shape. And my fair virtue's force doth move me on the first sight to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that, though to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art wise as thou art beautiful.
Oh, not so neither. But if I have wit enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou wilt stay, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee, so therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and I will purge thy mortal grossness, so that like an airy spirit thou wilt go. Oh, Peace blossom, come women, make mustard seed! Ready? And I?
And I.
Where shall we go? Be kind and courteous to this food. Eat him with mulberries, apricots, purple grapes, green figs, and dewberries. Pluck the painted wings from butterflies, the fan the moonbeam from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him and do him courtesies. Hail, mortal! Hail! Hail!
I cry your worship's name heartily. I beseech your worship's name. I shall desire more acquaintance of you, Cobweb. Your name, honest lady?
Peace blossom.
Commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother. And you, I beseech you, ma'am?
Oh, mustard seed.
I too shall desire your more acquaintance, lean Mistress Mustard Seed.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, so weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my lover's tongue, bring him silently.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, once not by name, present a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think that it had in it a crannied hole or a chink, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did often whisper very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, this stone doth show that I am that same wall. The truth is so. And this the cranny is, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire lime and hair to speak better?
It's the wittiest partition I've ever heard, my lord.
Pyramus draws into the wall. Silence!
Oh, grim-looked night. Oh, night with hue so black. Oh, night which ever are when day is not. Oh, night. Oh, night. Alack. 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 I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, O wall, O sweet and lovely wall,
which stands between her father's ground and mine. O wall, thou wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do see I. O wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss, cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me!
The wall, methinks, is being sensible. Should curse again.
No, sir. In fact, you should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter, and I am to spy her through the wall.
Oh, wall, thou often heard my moans. Oh! Upholding my fair Pyramus and me, these cherry lips hath oft kissed thy stones. Thy stones with lime in hand, it's up in thee.
I see a voice, now alive, to the chink, to blink, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
Thou art my love! I think.
Think what thou willst. I am thy lover's grace. Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kissed the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straightway?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
And thus have I, wall, my part discharged so, and being done, thus away doth wall go.
This is the silliest stuff ever I heard.
The best in this case are but shadows, and the worst are no words, even if imagination amended them.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse than they of themselves, they may pass for excellent men. Here come two noble beasts, and a man and a lion.
You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on the floor, may perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion in wildest rage doth roar, 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 roar. Then know that I, Snug the joiner, am a lion's fell, else no lion's dam.
A courteous beast, of good conscience, let us hear the moon.
This lanthorn doth horn the moon present.
He should have put the horns on his head.
He is no crescent. His horns are invisible within the circumference.
This lanthorn doth horn the moon present. Myself,
I, the man.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man must be put into the lanthorn. How else is the man I the moon?
Why, here comes Thisbe.
This is Ninny's tomb. Where art my love?
Roar.
Well run, Thisbe.
Well roared, lion.
well shown, moon. Truly, the moon shines in a good grace.
Well mused, lion.
So the lion vanished.
Here comes Pyramus.
I thank thee, moon, for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright, for by thy gracious, golden, glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe sight. But stay, O spite, but mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is this? Eyes! Do you see it? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, Oh dear, my mantle good! What? Stained with blood!
This passion and the death of a friend to go near and make a man look sad.
He drew my heart, but I pity the man.
Out sword! Out sword! No. Out sword and wound the pap of Pyramus, that let pap where heart doth pop. Thus I die, thus. Now I am dead. Now I am fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now die! Die!
He isn't a die. He isn't a die, but an ace. For he is but one.
An ace, man. He's dead. He's nothing.
With help of a surgeon, he might yet recover and prove an ass.
How chance Moonshine comes back before Thisbe comes and finds her lover?
She will find him by starlight. Here comes Thisbe. Her passion ends the play.
Asleep, my love? Dead, my dove? Arise, Pyramus, arise! Speak! Speak! Oh, quite dumb. Dead! Dead! A tomb to cover thy sweet eyes. These my lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip lips. Oh, gone. Lovers make me moan. His eyes were as green as leaves. Come thy way, my breast imbue. And farewell, friends. Thus Thisbe ends. Adieu. Adieu.
Adieu.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
And Wall, too.
No, sir, I assure you, the wall is down that split their fathers. Would it care you to see an epilogue?
No epilogue. For your play needs no excuse. Never an excuse for when the players are all dead. There needs none to be blamed, for if Mary had this writ, played Pyramus and hung himself in Thisbe Garter, it would have been a fine tragedy. And so it is, truly and very notably, discharged.
Now